Sounds like a lot of fluctuation in immigration law right now.
Yes, there is a lot of fluctuation, and we have in my firm too. We also have weekly attorney. We have not weekly, excuse me, every other week, twice a month. We have attorney meetings. So all of the attorneys get together and we speak about whatever updates that we've heard within our legal servers that we're part of, or any updates with what's going on with cases, or if anybody has any questions, and we just kind of bounce, legal issues off of each other. And I also try to take that time to help them and elevate them, really to just become better as attorneys. The 9 attorneys, including myself, 5 of them had their own law practice. They left their law practices to come and work for me. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Because I, tell them, and there's going to be structure. You're going to get support. You're going to get qualified people. And they're excellent attorneys, excellent.
Yeah.
But they were not. They were, struggling with that balance. And I share with them. Listen, these are our hours of operations. These are our expectations. You communicate with your team. Your team is here to support you. We're here to support you. You're amazing at what you do. Focus on what you know how to do. Don't worry about any of the admin stuff. Don't worry. No legal support professional in the firm talks about monies.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. And as an immigration attorney, if you know about it, we get paid by the client, right? Yeah. Not as, for example, not as an insurance or anything like that. So a lot of times you'll have other legal professionals who will have to sell the service. But we don't have that in our firm. We have an entire other department devoted to explaining the service and getting retained for that service. So imagine if I tell you, you're a solo practitioner, you've been the paralegal, the legal assistant, the person doing the contract, the billing person, all of that. And I say, you don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
You just need to come and be the best attorney that you can be. That's amazing. And that's what I try to provide for them.
You said 5 lawyers that had their own businesses that you picked up.
Yes.
See, that's a brilliant, I don't know that I've because the team that I have, we have lawyers that have worked with other law firms. They came out of law school, other law firms. I don't know that I have not hired someone who had their own business. But it's interesting because there's other lawyers I know who have other law firms who've done the very, very similar thing. I've had them reach out to me when I was first opening up this firm. And that's the pitch. And it is a great pitch. I mean, it is a great thing because it gives them the freedom to focus on exactly what they want to do and not worry about all the other stuff of running the business, which is a lot.
Right. It is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. And one site, and these are people, I had one attorney that he was a contract attorney of mine. So he knew the quality of work. I knew the quality of his work. He had his own firm on the side. And after, a year or 2 or 3 of negotiations, finally we're able to bring him over, which is amazing. And we love him. And he's great in the firm. Had another attorney. She had her own practice for 20 years. She was like, I want to just become a leader in law. And I said, I will give you that. You won't have to worry about anything else. Another attorney, he tried it on his own for a few months and he was like, I am not dealing with the admin problems.
Yeah.
So don't worry. You don't have to here. We'll deal with it. So it's also recognizing what you don't want to do and focusing on what you want to do. And being able to say, I got you, I'll take care of you with that. Just give me the best service that you can. And I know all of them they're just amazing attorneys. They really are. I'm very, very blessed and lucky to have them as part of the team. They're great.
From our talk, if they weren't that, they wouldn't be part of the team.
Exactly.
You hire only exceptional people.
And that is one of my core values. Being exceptional.
Being exceptional.
Yes, is one of the core values.
That's our number one core value is exceptional service.
Yeah. Well, you being exceptional.
I like that.
You being exceptional.
Ours that would fit into that category is always growing.
Okay.
And it's not just the firm is growing, it's us personally. We're growing, so we're looking at ways to improve and become better. And so I guess, listen, I told you there's interesting parallels. All right, let's change topics real quick because I want